Oh, shit. What a little switch that was. That was like a Sleep Token song. Fucking hell. She's not there in his hands right now. What just happened? I want to cry.
Maybe if I move, maybe my troubles won't follow me. I've got none to lose, 'cause everything turned to dust around me. My hope, it got so bruised, 'cause circumstance held me and it drowned me. I'm searching for the glue to try and fix these broken things around me.
Jeez.
My love, if I lose my mind, I'd be so ashamed if you witnessed. I'll try my best for you to try and keep my head, but my God, it's slipping. An unspoken truth, I feel my body dying as the clock keeps ticking, and everything I knew is painted with the fear that it's all for nothing. Could I interrupt?
Oh, sorry to pause it as she's interrupting. Flipping it, you guys. I've been like half putting this one off because I know it's going to be a deepers. But first of all, I hope everyone is well. It's lovely to be back. It's lovely to see you all. I hope life is treating you well. I really do. That line there about feeling his body dying is kind of fucking, you know what I mean? Knowing what we know now, right? Jesus. I don't know, you lot. I don't know. I'm liking the on a less I'm scared of this song note. I like the little dum dum kind of vibe to it. I like it a lot, and I love me some piano. I love me some piano. It just it hits me in the right spot every single time. That and like violins, you know, or cello. Cello sounds amazing. Actually, we just went and seen Incubus a little while ago. A little sidebar. What day is it? Oh, maybe 2 weeks ago, and there was a cellist as the opening act at O2. If you were there, shout out yourself. But she was fucking awesome. She was creating these, like, she had like a loop pedal, and she was like creating these dope little soundscapes with her cello and stuff like that. She was sick. Anyway, yeah, I think he's setting the tone right here. You know what I mean? And I like that line also about like losing his mind. He'd be so ashamed if she was to witness that. You know what I mean? I feel that. I really feel that. I know exactly what he's talking about there. I really do. Oh, this one's got me all somber all of a sudden. Gee whiz, I'm halfway down a Monster. I was all like, yeah, I feel great. And then like we're a minute and a half in and I'm like, I just want to hug him. I just want to freaking hug him. Also, any proper young in this? He's young in this, right? I'm yet to properly see his face, but he's like a kid still, you know? What a handsome lad. Anyway, I hope you're all good, my friends. I'm sorry for the kind of half waffle, half not. I'm just sort of, you know, let's crack on. I hope all is well.
Unspoken truth. I feel my body dying as the clock keeps ticking, and everything I knew is painted with the fear that it's all for nothing. Could I interrupt? If the weight should get too heavy, I'll help hold this burden. I'll walk with you, my love, into the fires of hell if it would ease the burning. But please don't lose your trust. The man I know is brave, so don't you dare say you're folding. I can be your crutch until we both grow old and the curtains closing.
Holy. Oh, shit. What a little switch that was. That was like a Sleep Token song. Fucking hell. She's not there in his hands right now. What just happened? I want to cry. Is that the end of the song? I just don't know. I don't know. I want to hear that, like, switch up bit again. Sorry. Okay, we'll go from there and just see it out. Okay, now. That shocked me. When it panned around him and she wasn't there anymore, that shocked me. Oh, dude. Sorry, I just hit you guys. I'm losing it. This is so... He always seems to, like... It's weird with Ren. And, you know, I can only speak for myself, and I'm sure some of you will agree. But he seems to... The stuff that I haven't heard before seems to, like, okay, now's the time. Right at the right time. You know? Like, this is... I've been putting this off for a little while because I thought it was going to be a proper deepers, which it is, right? But also, it's come along just at the right freaking time. You know what I mean? And I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want to dig too much into my own personal situation. But, you know, life sucks sometimes, right? And the people that are around you and yourself struggle sometimes, and you want to be there for them. You want to be their crutch, right? You want to be there to hold them up and tell them it's going to be good and that you're not going to go anywhere and all that stuff. And I don't know about you, but the way shit has probably unfolded in the past, I have um this massive fear of losing people that I love, you know? And it's constantly there. I always have this worry that, you know, I'm not good enough, or they'll just get bored of me or whatever. And every now and then I need a little reassurance, you know? Oh. So this is really speaking to me right now. You know what I mean? I've been waking up recently just feeling a bit shitty. I've just been ill for a couple of days. Well, kind of ill. I was like, an illness was trying to get me and my body was fighting it off, and it just made me super low and had no energy, and I was feeling like garbage. And you know, there's stuff going on with people close to me, and I want to be there for them. I want to support them. I want to you know, get them through it. But there's nothing really I can do. I just have to kind of just stand on the sidelines and keep cheering them on, and telling them they can fucking do it, you know? And I wish I could just come and fix it, but I can't. And not only does that suck, that feeling of helplessness, it also sucks that they're going through that in the first place. And that reassurance that I crave, I want to instill into them and say, you know what I mean? You've absolutely fucking got this. And I know you know who you are. I know you know exactly who I'm talking to. I love you. And I'm sorry that I can't do more. You know what I mean? But you do have this. Everything will be fine. In the end, it will. It really will. And that goes to anyone right now that's struggling. I really mean it. Let's just hear this last bit out, and we'll. That was totally caught off guard by her disappearing like that. You know? Okay. And back into the freaking piano. Damn, Ren. Beautiful. Absolutely bloody beautiful. We're good. Everything's fine. We made it. Just having a word with myself. Yeah, that was flipping heck. Like I say, I think he always seems to pop up, and it, you know, I work somewhat through a list, right? I've got almost 4,000 songs on this list that I'm working through, and I try and stay on top of stuff and try and cover everything all at once. And every time Ren comes around, it's exactly what I need. Do you know what I mean? He does so well at even something from this long ago. Right now is the perfect reminder that whatever shit might be floating around in my mind, I'm not the only person that feels that way. You know, we all go through shit. We're not alone in that fight against life and the shit that it brings. You know what I mean? the existential stuff that might show up at your doorstep. You know what I mean? And he always seems to like just perfectly hit the nail on the head, you know, and constantly remind me that it's a human experience. It's not an individual experience. We all go through these things, and you know, give it time, and things. Time is a healer, right? We'll figure this out, and we sort this out over here, and the shit that was scary over there isn't so scary anymore because we've given it time to sort of process and sink in, and we've given ourselves time to kind of stand back up and just feel better. You know what I mean? Maybe get a different perspective on things and shed some light on some stuff and that kind of stuff. And he always seems to come around exactly when I freaking need him. You know? Whenever it's a time for a Ren, as it were, he always comes through for me. And I know that's true for so many of you out there. I've freaking seen comments left, right, and centre, you know. And thank you, by the way, for coming and dropping comments like that. Not only do I really appreciate you being there and watching the reactions and stuff, but I appreciate you just existing, full stop, and pushing through the shit that you're going through, you know. I've read some absolutely scary, terrible things that have come in from you guys, and just know that every time I do, first of all, I'm sitting here with freaking tears in my eyes, right? And secondly, I'll immediately just have a little moment to send you some love, to send you some energy. I may not get around to replying to absolutely everything, but I read like 90% of my comments that come in, you know what I mean? And I am sending you love. I'm sending the best energy out there into the universe because the universe knows it will bring it to you. You know what I mean? And if you are struggling right now, if you are going through some shit, just keep going. Keep going. Seriously. I don't know how many times I've said it, but you can't. It won't always be dark, you know? It won't always be dark because the darkness, it can always be snuffed out by light. It cannot be the other way around. You know what I mean? Never. So keep pushing. The light will come. The light will come. I promise you, it's just around the corner. So keep fighting. Keep your heads up. Stay strong. And know that you're not alone. You're not fighting anything alone. Not at all. Oh, God, you guys. I need a freaking hug. I can't wait to see the missus later. I'm just going to give her the biggest squeeze. I just need a hug right now. Right. I need to decompress. I need to freaking decompress. I really do. I need to decomblue. But like I say, I hope everyone is doing well. I really do. I'm sorry it took me so long to get around to this one. I know that a lot of you have been like, react to Crutch, you know? And to be honest with you, I was a bit scared of it because it's quite intimidating knowing that I'm going to get in my feelings and it's going to bring up certain thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. And, you know, if you've been following me for long enough, you'll know that I just say it. And it can be quite scary to be so vulnerable sometimes. So I really appreciate you. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your love that is constantly coming in on these Ren reactions, not only for me, but for Ren and for spreading the word. You know what I mean? Because this man he needs to be freaking, I know he's massive already. What's he just hit, like 50 million views or something? But that's not enough, is it? It seems fucking ridiculous, you know? Where's the billions that he deserves? You know, you get some right garbage out there that gets billions of views, and then you get this absolute art, and it's like, it's comparative, and it's bullshit, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm just saying, go and look at the most listened to song on YouTube and tell me that it's even 1% as good as anything that Ren has ever written. You know what I mean? Not as good as the shit he's taken, let alone as good as the music he writes. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'm going to leave you guys to it. I really am. I hope that all is well. Like I say, you are fucking legends. You're strong, you're capable, you're absolutely tough, and you are worthy. Keep going, keep your heads up, keep strong, and remember that you're not alone. If you need help, there is help out there, I promise you. I promise you. And thank you for all the love, for all the support, for everything. You don't know how much it means, and I don't know how to put it into words. So just take a big mic hug from me. You absolute bunch of legends. Grab something nearby, give it a squeeze, because the energy is coming at you. We'll have a big group hug right now. Much love to you, really. But like I say, I'm going to leave you to your days. Shout out to my Discordians, my Twitch folk, my patrons, and my elite. You absolute bunch of legends. All links below. If you ever want to catch me streaming live on the old Twitch, that is below as well. I stream 4 days a week. And I've got some merch just under this video, just so you know. I'm going to start wearing my Peace and Love hoodie because I love it. So you get to see it in action pretty soon. But aside from all the waffle and shameless self-promotion, my friends, please do take care when you're out and about in the world, because you are awesome, you are righteous, and I do want to see you in the next one. Peace and love, my friends.